Assalamu alaikum everyone. In today's episode we'll talk about pork. We all know that pork is haram, forbidden for Muslims to eat, but have you ever wondered why that is? Also, what does science say about the safety of eating pig? Muslims will go to the lengths to ensure they don't eat pork, not even something served with the same spoon. The prohibition on the consumption of pork is taken very seriously. Islam is a total way of life that surrounds not just the spiritual aspect that deals with nourishing the soul, such as prayer, pilgrimage, and charity, but also daily activities like what we eat and drink. For Muslims, it's not just about a healthy soul, but also a healthy body. We have all heard the phrase, "you are what you eat." The simple idea is if you eat good, pure food, you will stay fit and healthy. On the other hand, if you eat food carrying toxins, you may have unwanted health problems. Consumption of pork is linked to numerous health problems. For the world's 2 billion Muslims, the restriction of pork is not a lifestyle choice, but rather a divine command. Obeying that command is an act of worship. Allah, the Creator, explains in the Quran in 4 different places that we must not consume the flesh of swine. One verse specifically mentions the reason for this prohibition. Say, I do not find within that which was revealed to me anything forbidden to one who would eat it, unless it be a dead animal, or blood spilled out, or the flesh of swine, for indeed it is impure. Noble Quran, chapter 6, verse 145. God is protecting our health, because the pig is an unclean animal. It is a scavenger that will eat almost anything it comes across. It even eats its own waste, as well as maggots and decaying animals or vegetables, though consuming many kinds of toxins. It is an omnivore, unlike cows and sheep, who are herbivores and chew the cud, with a relatively fast digestion time. It doesn't filter out toxins and parasites, so they are stored in the pig's fat tissue. These large numbers of parasites and viruses can be found in pork and can be passed on to humans who consume the meat. Cattle and sheep, on the other hand, have 3 chambers before the stomach. This creates a digestive system that takes between 12 to 24 hours to process the food and filter out any toxins. Poultry has 1 additional chamber before the stomach, also lengthening the digestive process. Some would argue the forbiddance of pork was only for the past nations, because there was less hygiene. Meat was cooked on open fires and may not be cooked through. Refrigeration was not available, which caused the meat to go bad quickly. Since more hygienic packaging processes have been developed and modern techniques of freezing are available, this prohibition should no longer apply, or should it? Let me tell you something. God's laws do not go out of date. They are for all times and all people in all places. The restriction of pork was not due to unhygienic practices. Science warned us pork is not fit for human consumption. Improperly cooked pork can cause some health issue due to parasites and disease. For example, pork is more prone to carrying the trichinella worm, which can cause trichinosis. Pork liver also is the top food-based transmitter of hepatitis E. In European countries, where pork liver is consumed raw in sausages, some studies found as high as 1 in 5 sausages were contaminated with the virus. Studies have also shown a significant link between pork consumption and multiple sclerosis. Nations where eating pork is forbidden, for example, Middle East, found cases of MS were rare. Another issue with the pig is that it has very few functional sweat glands and can barely sweat at all. Sweat glands are a tool the body uses to get rid of toxins. This leaves more toxin in the pig's body. The swine flu is another virus that has made the leap from pig to human. God, who created us and all creatures, knows what is beneficial and what is harmful. We submit and obey. He is the all-knowing and all-seeing, and His great wisdom is beyond our comprehension. Restrictions are generally placed on things which cause harm to our body or mind. It is for our benefit even if we don't understand at first glance. The prohibition of pork is not unique to Islam. It is also found in the Bible. The ban of swine is found in Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 18, Isaiah chapter 66 verse 17, and Leviticus chapters 11 verse 7 to 8. To conclude, pig can be a very dangerous animal to eat, especially if it is not carefully vetted and handled. This is why both of the Bible and Quran advise people not to stay away from consumption of pig meat. Aside from religion, from a purely health perspective, there are many better meat alternatives. Your health is too precious to be gambling for some temporarily excited taste buds. I hope you were able to get something out of this episode. If you did find value, spread barakah by sharing it among your friends and family. Assalamu alaikum, and to the next episode, inshallah.